Hi Sagittarius, this is your November 14th to November 20th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Fool clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Devil. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Chariot and the Sun, and we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. We also have Gemini and Cancer on the table. Your reading, Sagittarius, looks a lot like Leo's reading, to be honest with you, right? I did Leo's reading yesterday, but this looks almost exactly the same. Yours, however, is a little bit spicier, so to speak. You see that Knight of Wands clarified by the Devil right there in the middle? That's it right there. Spicy, hot and spicy, however you want to call it. And it kind of feels like when this person comes into your life, they're going to be different from what you're used to. And you're going to be resistant towards that at first, but then I think you will capitulate, Sagittarius. In a good way. You will give in, all right? Because this person is just going to be irresistible. And they will talk you into it. They will seduce you. They will lure you into this connection. But you're not going to regret it. At the end of the day, we got some amazing cards in the potential outcome. Every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card, and those are some awesome cards. We'll get to that in just a second. So we do have a King and a Queen of Wands, right? So you can assign the roles as you wish. You could be the King or the Queen of Wands. It doesn't matter to me. But for the reading's sake, I'll assume you're the Queen of Wands, all right? And the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck is the person coming into your life, right? So could be a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, or this is somebody who is very enthusiastic, very passionate. They could be a leader, somebody who's got a lot of things they have to offer, right? A lot of things they want to try with you. Perhaps you always wanted to try a few new things, right? This person will be the one with the initiative to try those new things, right? I'm not just saying that. We have the Fool clarified by the Knight of Wands. So in the beginning, this is you resisting this person because it's a huge temptation, perhaps because of the way you were brought up. You know, you were thinking to yourself, no, I'm not gonna fall for someone like that because they're so different. Right? And with the Nine of Wands, this is you kind of resisting this, right? This is a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person they're dealing with. Perhaps you got burnt in the past, because this is also a card of a wounded warrior. But I think you will eventually give this a shot. The Fool that the Nine of Wands is clarifying could be an Aries you're dealing with, but I think with the Fool card, you're going to go for it, right? You're just going to... At some point, you will capitulate, Sagittarius. And again, you're not going to regret it. So here comes the Queen of Wands. That's you. I'm assuming that's you. Right? Then we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Devil. My, oh my, Sagittarius. You will have so much fun with this person. All kinds of fun. Alright? The Knight of Wands is the most passionate, fiery knight out of all 4 knights. The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but with the Devil, I think you're going to try new things with this person. All kinds of new things. Okay? Well, don't get too possessed by this, but it's like you're not going to be able to get your hands off each other, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to stay under the PG-13 radar, but you can probably figure what I'm talking about here. All right, so yeah, I'm not saying you're Breaking Bad, but you will definitely behave slightly different from the way you usually behave with this person. Lots of fun, all right, all kinds of fun. Going places, having a lot of fun one-on-one. It's like you guys are exploring, and at the same time, it's like you guys will stick like glue. All right, that kind of reminds me of that old Bryan Adams song, you know. stick like glue or something like that. Anyway, in the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Chariot and the Sun. Like I said earlier, all three of them are major arcana cards. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or somebody with Gemini in their chart. But it's also a card of a choice. So I think at some point in the future, you guys will sit down and you will talk about what you want to do moving forward, because you guys make a perfect couple. It's like you finish each other's sentences, you have a lot in common, you will quickly discover a lot of things about yourself, Sagittarius, right? Perhaps those things were dormant within you. You're also going to get, you know, into the explorer mode, so to speak. So yeah, with the Lovers, you will choose to, I think, move forward with them. Also, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life card. The Chariot in the middle, it's a Cancer card, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. Kind of similar to the Fool card in this particular situation, right? For some of you, when the two of you decide to move in together, you may relocate to another neighborhood, another city, another state, another country, what have you. But overall, it is a card of victory and moving forward. The Sun right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with. It's a Leo card. But the Sun is also the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. And whenever the Sun and the Fool cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those two cards. Right? In the upper right corner in the Fool card, we have the Sun, right? And then we have the actual Sun card with the Sun in it and the gesture of the person on the Fool card and the kid in the Sun card. To me personally, they look identical, and to me personally, this is a gesture of a very happy individual. All right? So yeah, you've got passion, love, happiness, all kinds of interesting things coming your way with this new person, Sagittarius. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple of more spreads, perhaps 3 spreads. We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the 5 of Pentacles clarified by the 5 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. Then we have the 6 of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Well, here's the deal, Sagittarius. This is a very specific reading. It will most likely resonate with you if you guys have been fighting a lot. If you've been stuck and trapped in this situation for a while. And I think this week is going to be like a breaking point. Are you going to make it or break it? Pretty much, right? Right before your birthday season. Right? I don't think you'll want to enter your birthday season like this. So this week you will either patch things up and change things, or you will at least consider moving on. Okay? Yeah, the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck all the way here, this is the only major arcana card. The Hierophant is a very serious card. It is a card of a commitment, marriage, or at the same time it's a card of something formal, official, and this card is just very spiritual. It's a card of education. It's a card of either you're going to do it right or don't waste anybody's time. Okay, that's the way it feels. Right, then yeah, there has been a lot of fighting and drama and feeling sad and lonely, right, even though you are in a commitment or marriage, right? The 5 of Pentacles, the first card that came out, is a card of feeling miserable, feeling lonely, feeling left out in the cold. All of this is because of the 5 of Wands clarifying, which is a card of a conflict, fighting. It's a card of drama, all kinds of negative stuff, right? So here comes the 8 of Swords in the middle. This is a card of somebody who's stuck, trapped. Every once in a while, it's a card of somebody who's stuck and trapped in their own thoughts. But for you, I think you're both stuck in your own thoughts and in this toxic environment. Right, so here comes the 6 of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. So those two cards could play out in 2 different ways. You will either patch things up, apologize to each other, and move on, or move on in your separate ways. Okay, the 6 of Swords is a card of an improvement. It's a card of a rough patch being over. It's a very positive card. It's a card of things getting better, but at the same time, it is a card of moving on. Alright, the Page of Cups clarifying it could be an apology, right, coming from both of you, because every relationship, every marriage is a two-way street. I don't know exactly who's been causing all this drama, but perhaps you guys can sit down and, have a conversation. Okay, so yeah, it kind of feels this way, that this week it's you either make it or break it. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Hangman, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups, the World, clarified by Temperance. And we also have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What's interesting about this spread, Sagittarius, is that there is no offers. There's no cards that usually symbolize offers. Right? There's no messages, nothing. Right? There is no pages, there's no knights, there's no aces. There is no card symbolizing movements like a chariot or a wheel of fortune, or the Eight of Wands would be, right? In the Six of Cups, if we take a closer look, there is a cup being offered, right? From one person to the other. So perhaps that's the offer right there. Is just kind of camouflaged a little bit. Right? What we do have is a lot of stagnation. A lot of stagnation. The very first card that came out is the Hangman, which is a card of stagnation, right? It's clarified by the Two of Pentacles, which is a card of somebody who is contemplating, weighing all pros and cons. We got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's the person trying to get back into your good graces, most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, right? At the end, we have the World clarified by Temperance, right? Temperance is your major arcana card, Sagittarius. And the World, I usually call the World the happy end card, right? It is a card of an ending, but since it's clarified by your major arcana card, you will probably have to decide what would be the happy end for you in this particular situation, right? Is it going to be with this person, trying again to reestablish this connection, or is it going to be all by yourself or with somebody else in the future? So I think the ball is in your court, pretty much. You will have to decide how the World card plays out. Okay? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius. This week we have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Swords. We have the Fool, we have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I don't think zodiac signs really matter in this case. I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. Scenario number one, you just recently either got fired all of a sudden, or somebody screwed you over. Perhaps somebody promised you a job, and at the last moment they changed their mind, they canceled, right? Or the company is going through a hiring freeze or something like that, or they hired somebody else even though they promised you the position, or somebody stole some money from you. That's scenario number one. And scenario number two, you may have an offer on the table, right? Perhaps you have a really decent offer on the table with a lot of money at stake. However, your current employer counts on you to be there at least until the end of the year. And the end of the year is usually the busiest time for a lot of companies, and perhaps your existing employer is counting on you to finish the year. And you're really stressed out about this situation. You're thinking, should you stay or should you go? Or should you stay with this company and finish the year, or should you accept a new job offer? All right, so those are the two scenarios. In scenario number one, if you got screwed over, if you got fired, you will find something new real soon, perhaps even this week. Okay. In scenario number two, I think you're going to go for this new job. I think you will. Okay. So yeah, Nine of Swords clarified by the Seven of Swords. This is you either stressed out and really emotional about the fact that you just got fired, or something fell through, or somebody stole from you, or you are emotional about leaving your existing company and starting with a new company because even though the offer is really decent, so are you. You're also a decent person. You don't want to leave anybody with, or you feel it would not be the right thing to leave somebody like that, right? Because they will definitely be short-handed. Either way, things will turn around for you. The Fool in the middle could be an Aries you're dealing with, but with the Fool card, you are either, you're going to pick yourself up dust yourself off and start looking for a new job with the Page of Swords, and the new job will come with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Or in scenario number 2, you are taking the new job. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is that offer, the new job offer. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about a sizable amount of money. And the Page of Swords, this is in scenario number 2, this is you putting your 2-week notice in. Okay, or if this is scenario number 1 with the Page of Swords, you will find a new job, because the Page of Swords is also a card of research, right? So you will find a new job, which is represented here by the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Sagittarius, this week. We got the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. What you're not expecting is this King of Cups is gonna make your wish come true, whatever that wish is, right? The Queen of Wands, that would be you, Sagittarius, right? And I specifically asked how will Sagittarius feel about what's going on as I was clarifying the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Cups came out. This is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The King of Cups, right? That's the person who is going to do something you're not expecting. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think this is what this person is going through. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and they made up their mind about the Page of Pentacles and you. So I think this Page of Pentacles is what they're going to give you or offer you. The Page of Pentacles could be anything, right? It could be something tangible, something you can touch. It could be, this spread could be about anything. Love, work, business, friendship. This King of Cups could be a relative. So yeah, whatever they are about to give you with the Page of Pentacles will play out differently in your situation depending on what the nature of this connection between you and them is, right? So the Page of Pentacles could be a gift. It could be keys to a car, keys to an apartment. It could be tickets to a show or a concert. It could be money, anything. Could be some paperwork, right? But again, you're going to be feeling really good about this. You can always leave me a comment, let me know how this plays out, if it's not too personal, if it's not too private, because I also would like to know what this Page of Pentacles means to you. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.